Hi guys. Last week, my good friend Rachel Mzetfi told me that she enjoyed my courage video. I was rather impressed because what she didn't know was I've been thinking about her famous research around depressive realism. And I'd been discussing how that might come across in meetings and, leaders of all levels, and how sometimes what we might see is people get misread as sullen or difficult, and you just get misread as that person nobody really wants to approach or talk to about that difficult change program. So you end up getting ignored. But if we look at that, what they're actually really doing is scanning for risk, doing something that many of us would not normally do. In senior teams, depressive realism isn't negativity. It's actually a protective stance, and it really does deserve a different kind of response. I'm suggesting 3 top ways to think about how you might bring that person on board. So the first way is be mindful of actually asking them instead of avoiding them for their take on the matter, because that helps to honor their vigilance, and you're not expecting them to be positive all the time, because there's a piece called toxic positivity. So you respect their vigilance that way. A second way that you to speak to them before the meeting, so that sense of belonging comes before they actually need to contribute. And the third thing that you could do is change the conversational architecture, we say. So make sure that the pathways of communication are not all kind of pointing to you and your power. Allow the individuals in the meeting to start talking to themselves about a theme. So get them to discuss their take on a report in pairs first, and then maybe triads, and then help them to explore those points for themselves before they point to you and highlight through a very competitive way what they think ought to be done. So, in essence, it's about realizing if we're valuing, that person's risk analysis appetite. Teams don't need everyone to be upbeat. Instead, they need everyone to feel included.